Hi there guys, I'm going to do a quick video on enlargements here. So enlarging by a scale factor, and I'm using the Transum website for this, which you can write over, you can check your answers on, and it's completely free as well. So you don't need to sign in. So here we go. So this is the level 4 activity, and I've just taken one of these, and we're talking about enlargement, which is the fourth of our transformations. And I've done videos for the other three, which are reflections, rotations, and translations. So enlargements, so enlarging by a scale factor. So firstly, let's keep it pretty basic. Let's say when we're talking about a scale factor of 2, we just basically need to double all of our lengths. Okay, the added complexity of this is that we have a center of enlargement here of 1 minus 1. So we've got to do this thing about a center of enlargement. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my center of enlargement, and it doesn't actually have a scale on here, so I'm going to assume it's going up in ones. So we've got the coordinate point here, 1 across and 1 down. So it's actually right in the middle of this shape, so it's that point there. Okay, now we need to enlarge by a scale factor of 2. So what's going to happen is all of our coordinate points, all of our vertices, all of our corner points are going to go twice as far away from the center of enlargement. So for example, this point in the middle is going to take this corner point twice as far away. And I can count my diagonals for that one. That's quite easy to do. I can count 1 diagonal there and 2 diagonals there. So I'm going to end up with, okay, it's going to get a bit messy. So that coordinate point is now going to be twice as far away, which is going to be over here. Okay, now some of those are easy to do and some of them are going to be a bit trickier. So let's take this coordinate point. So that's 1 away. So now that's going to be twice as far away horizontally. So it's going to go over to the right there. So it's now going to be 2 away. Okay, now let's change color again. Let's choose a more difficult one. Now let's choose, now I can see I haven't done that coordinate point, but that coordinate point would be 2 away, and it would go over here. But it's getting a little messy here, so I'm going to leave that one out for the time being. So I'm going to take this coordinate point here. And I can see that this one is 1 down and 2 across. So I need to double that distance. So 1 down and 2 across doubled is going to take us to this coordinate point here. So take that away because otherwise it's going to get messy. That's now twice as far away. Okay, now let's do another one here. Let's choose another color. Let's choose this plum color. So we're 1 away from the center there. Now we're going to be 2 away from the center diagonally. Okay, and now once you've got all of these things here, you can then draw your shape in, and you should notice that the length of 3 there now becoming a length of 6 here. And that's exactly what we wanted. We wanted something to be enlarged by a scale factor of 2. So there we go. That's a length of 6. You're going to have to be neater than me to get this right in an exam. Then we were missing the one here, which was over here. Okay, that's 2 away and 2 away. That takes us to this point. And then we come into the blue one. Then we come into go up to the orange one there as well. And then by that stage, you can probably see how to draw the rest of it. So this length of 2 is now going to become a length of 4 across there. And this length of 2 here is going to be a length of 4 down. So that one completes our diagram. So to recap, we're going to need to put the center of enlargement in, and then we're going to need to take all of our points twice as far away from that center of enlargement. Some of them will be easy to do. Some of them you'll have to do with kind of L's by counting down and across. Okay, now obviously this is a scale factor of 2, but likewise you could have a scale factor of 3. So if we had a scale factor of 3 for this one, for example, you would now be 3 times as far away. So your 1 would become 3 diagonals. Likewise, you can have scale factors of 1.5. So you're only going to be 1.5 as far away, times as far away. And that becomes a little bit more tricky. I'm not going to do that now. You can also have scale factors which are negative. And negative is going to be very hard to do in this diagram, but negative will take you to the other side of the point. So, for example, let's strip everything off here. It's going to be difficult to do with this one, but if this is our center, and we're talking about this point over here, then a scale factor of -1 would take us, this 1 down and 2 across would have to go to the other side of our point. If we want a scale factor of -2, that's going to go to the other side, but twice as far away. So it's possible to do negative scale factors here as well. Okay, let's take another question. So let's look at -5. Let's look at this one here, this kind of greeny one. So let's take this, and this one is talking about us doing an enlargement of scale factor 2 again, so keeping it nice and easy there. But the coordinate point here is going to be -5, 3. So -5 and 3 up. So this coordinate point here. So this is not in the center here, but the same principle remains. Okay. So we're going to take the coordinate point. That's 2 across, and we're going to double that distance, and now that's 4 across from our center. Let's try it for another point. Okay, and try it for this point here. Now I can see that's 2 across and 3 down. And we're going to double that distance. It's going to be 2 across and 3 down again. It's going to take us there. It's going to take us to this coordinate point here. Now, again, once you've done a few points, you might be able to draw the whole thing in. Now, I can see that my length of 3 becomes a length of 6. I'm just doubling it because that's what the scale factor is. And my length of 3 at the top is also going to be a length of 6. So there's a length of 6. I've got 1 down. So 1 down is going to go 2 down because I'm doubling it. 1 across, 1 back, if you like, is now going to go 2 backwards. And I'm not going to do the diagonal because I'll leave that to the end. Then 3 across becomes 6 across. And my diagonal can just join up at the end. And actually, I can see that that's 2 down and 1 across is now going to become 4 down and 2 across. That's doubled as well. Okay, now you do need to be super neat with this. Yeah, okay, well, good luck with the exercise. Remember, this is totally free to do on Transum, and it will check it for you as well. So thanks for listening, guys, and good luck with the activity.